This one gets deep into your pores and gets the stuff out. This is my doctor now. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. That was super sweet of you. Let me zoom you in for the eye look. First of all, this eye look is extra special because this is part 2 in my graphic liner challenge series that I'm doing on Instagram, so definitely follow me over there at GlamGONYC. Sorry to plug myself right at the beginning of the video, but I'm doing a really fun challenge where I create a graphic liner look and I do an in-depth tutorial and then challenge you to recreate it, and I post all my favorites, and it's just a great way to build our graphic liner community, and it's so much fun. Anyway, what's on my eyes? So I used one of my Glisten BYOP palettes. That's Build Your Own Palette, in case you didn't know the acronym, and I used the shade Cola as well as the shade Sapphire. And then on my waterline, I have the About Face Longwear Gel Liner in the shade Sad Girl, and on my lid, this gorgeous sparkly shade is from the Beauty Bay New Mood palette. They very kindly sent this to me in PR, and I used the shade Serene, which is just like the most gorgeous shimmery blue. I freaking love Beauty Bay's shimmer formula. It is so good. And on the lips, I'm wearing Half Magic Beauty's Housewife Dreams. I love a coral and blue makeup look moment. But that's not what this video is about. You did not click on this video to find out what's on my eyes, lips, and face, or maybe you did. That makes sense for a makeup video, I guess. No, you clicked on this video because you, like me, have an interest in... Oops, that wasn't wise. A good old-fashioned empties video. I have been hoarding trash for a long time in anticipation of maybe making this video, but I was like, do people even want to see empties videos anymore? That's like such an old school YouTube thing. But I'm like, what do I love more than rewatching old school YouTube videos from 2016? So I figured I would do it anyways. We've got a good combination of skincare and makeup products here today. Actually, it's pretty much 50-50. So I have one product here that's not fully an empty, but I've hit like heartily on pan, and I have a question for you. You know how these videos go. It's me asking you 1,000 questions and us discussing in the comments. So if that sounds like a topic that is interesting to you and you want to see a good old-fashioned beauty, makeup, skincare, empties video, then I encourage you to please subscribe and keep on watching because it's coming at you right now. Bert is here too, by the way. He's just slightly out of frame sleeping. I'll put a little video of him sleeping on the screen right now because watching him sleep brings me a lot of peace and joy, and I hope it does for you too. Okay, now into the empties video. Alright, let's start with a makeup product and then we'll go back and forth between makeup and skincare. The first makeup empty that I have is this ColourPop Feather Brow Wax, and it's the clear shade. They do have some tinted ones too, like they come in different colors, although I'll be honest with you, I cannot fathom using a tinted one of these because it just goes on like really messy. I don't know, I'm just like imagining the color would go everywhere because it's a brow wax, but maybe if you have really thick brows, I don't know. I got this in PR. I would not purchase it myself. I liked it at first. Like, I like it when it first goes on because it really does slick my brows down. Like, I am wearing it today. But my big issue with this is that there's not a lot of hold. And you know, I'll be honest, my brow hairs are a little unruly. They get really long, but they don't get all that thick. But you would think with like the thinness of my brow hairs that it wouldn't take that much to shellac them down, but this guy just can't hold up. Let me see if I can explain to you what I'm talking about. So you can see that I've only had this on for a couple hours and my brows are no longer flat to my skin like they were when I first laid them down, especially in the front. You can see my actual brows separating from where I went in with the pencil afterwards because this product just doesn't really hold it down. I keep trying to show it to you, but it's so empty that like it's just getting washed out. But look, there's no product left. I've been scraping it off the sides because I just want to finish it. But I don't know, I just wasn't a huge fan. Before this product, I bought myself the Makeup Revolution Soap Brows Kit, and I liked that a lot better, and they are the same price. So if you're looking for a good drugstore product to shellac your brows down, then I would definitely go with the Makeup Revolution one over this. I still use the brush that came with the Makeup Revolution kit because the ColourPop spoolie that they sent me with this did not work at all. It just absorbed all of the product and none of it would come off onto my brows. But yeah, so this is a makeup empty that I will not be repurchasing and I do not recommend. And please, please, please let me know what your favorite brow wax and soap brow products are because I want to try more. Like I said, the Makeup Revolution one one was good. It wasn't perfect. Like, my brows did lift after like a few hours, but it lasted way longer than the ColourPop one. So just let me know what your favorite brow products are. All right, now let's talk about a skincare empty that I have literally already replaced. I already have a new one of these that I've been using in my bathroom, and that is the Dear Klairs Gentle Black Deep Cleansing Oil. I talked about this like a month ago when I made my video talking about skincare I can't live without, and this is absolutely a skincare product I cannot live without. It is so, so good. And why I love this more than the cleansing oil I was using previously, because before I was using the Softy-Mo Speedy Cleansing Oil. I'll put a picture on the screen. This is a great affordable cleansing oil. It's like less than $10 and it totally gets the job done, takes all your makeup off. Great first step in a double cleanse, but this one goes further than that one because it not only removes my makeup, but it also gets deep into my pores and it's pulling stuff out of your skin that you didn't even know was in there. The first time I was using this, I felt like there were like little balls on my face, almost like, you know, like the old school Neutrogena like scrubs and stuff, Clean and Clear scrubs, they have those little like plasticky balls in them. I was feeling like that and I was like, what the heck, I thought this was clear. I'm looking at them in my hand and it's clear, and then I'm looking at these little balls and they're like whitish yellow, and then suddenly I realize it's literally gunk from my pores, and it was so satisfying. I know some people think that kind of stuff is gross, like watching like Dr. Pimple Popper videos and like, you know, seeing people extract blackheads. I am not one of those people that thinks it's gross. I am one of those people that finds it very satisfying. So when that stuff literally came out of my own face, I was like, yay, yes, this is the best cleansing oil of all time. Like, I think that is the difference, because I tried a different version of this first. They have a gentle black cleansing oil that I think is just called the gentle black cleansing oil, whereas this one's the deep cleansing oil. I bought this by accident. I was attempting to purchase the other one, and when I got the deep one, I was like, oh shoot, what's the difference here? The difference is that this one gets deep into your pores and gets the stuff out. It's not a miracle product. It's not gonna work after one use, you know? Somebody actually pointed out on my skincare video, if I can find their comment, I'll put it on the screen, where they said that the reason that this is working so well to extract stuff from my pores is because I'm using it in addition to chemical exfoliants and other products that are already getting that dead skin off the top, so it's making it easier to get into the pores. And isn't it just amazing when all your skincare works together? This is an amazing product. It's not too expensive either. You know, it's not as affordable as the Kose Softy-Mo one I showed before, but this is under $20. I think it's $19.99, and it lasted me a good solid, it might have been 3 months, might have been 3 or 4 months, but still, I'll spend $20 every 3 months if it's gonna give me results like this, because this, like I said, really got a lot of stuff out of my pores, and it was very satisfying to see. So this is a makeup empty that, as I said, I already repurchased and I love it. All right, for our next makeup empty, I have the Maybelline Sky High Mascara in the shade Cosmic Black. And as you could see, it's got this really cute little star packaging. It's got little stars on the side and it's just so pretty, and that's why I bought it. And it's not as good as the original, not by a long shot. Guys, I've been duped by this twice. I bought this a few months ago and I noticed that it was smudging a lot more than the regular one, and I don't buy waterproof mascara. I don't like it. I don't like that sometimes I lose eyelashes trying to take it off, so I just don't like waterproof mascara. This is not waterproof. The original one that I bought was not waterproof either, but for some reason this shade smudges. I don't know why. This shade does not seem to hold up as well, and as I've said, this is my second time purchasing this, and I knew going into it that this shade smudges, and I still bought it anyways because I was like, maybe it was just a fluke, maybe I got one bad one. It's not a fluke. You know, it's not horrible, it's not terrible. I'm not wearing it today, so I can't demonstrate it to you. It's not horrible, but like, you will come back from a brief walk outside with little like smudgies under your eyes, so you have to wipe away with a Q-tip. So obviously not ideal when I know that Maybelline makes one that doesn't smudge. So if you're looking for a great drugstore mascara, definitely try the Maybelline Sky High Mascara, but just don't get the Cosmic Black shade. I know it's cute packaging. Maybelline, just make them all in this cute packaging. Why does it just have to be this one shade? But yeah, just get the original. All right, here's a skincare empty that, as you can see, C I literally squeezed the absolute life out of. This was one that I just continued to bend into weirder and weirder shapes to try to get every last drop out because I loved it so much. This is the Acure Brightening Vitamin C Superfine Mist. Acure sent this to me as part of a collab that we did on Instagram, but I have no requirement to talk about it here or anything. But this is one that I definitely plan on repurchasing for myself because it was so good. It has vitamin C, banana extract, and camellia, and I'm not an expert on what banana extract does, but I do know that vitamin C is brightening and camellia is like a good soothing ingredient, especially for sensitive skin. And the reason I love this product so much is because I struggle with a lot of hormonal acne, like right under my chin and on my neck. You can probably see some of it peeking through my foundation. And yeah, I've struggled with that like pretty much my entire adult life. That's something that popped up in my adult life. Isn't it so funny when you get new acne spots in your 20s? Anyways, this product has been very helpful for me because I've noticed that it's lightened some of those dark spots for me. Because even when those pimples heal, they leave behind almost like a scar. I mean, I think that's hyperpigmentation. I'm like just trying to find the words for hyperpigmentation. It leaves behind hyperpigmentation, and this product has helped a lot, and I need to go get another one because I did notice a difference. I didn't expect to notice a difference. You know, they sent me this and I was like, a mist. Like a mist is fine, but to me, like facial mists are sometimes can appear to be a scam. You know, they're just like maybe a little hydrating, but they don't really do a lot. This actually did something. I mean, it's basically kind of just like a vitamin C toner, but in mist form. The mister on this was also so beautiful. When they say super fine mist, that's not just a marketing tactic. Like it really is the finest mist. It is so, so nice. I'll try to see if I can find the clip from the video I did with them on Instagram so you can actually see how fine the mist is. This stuff is great. This stuff is phenomenal, and I'm definitely gonna go back and get more. I also love the body scrub from their brightening line. It's in my shower right now. I'll put it on the screen, this body scrub. Phenomenal. It has niacinamide in it, has made my skin feel so nice and smooth. I love the Acure brightening line, and yeah, definitely one that I will purchase myself. I am so sad. I am so sad that this is empty, and you're probably looking at this like that doesn't look empty, but surprise, it is. It doesn't look empty. Doesn't look empty. I'm still squeezing a little bit out of it. I haven't even said what it is yet. It's the Auric Glow Lust in the original shade Morganite. They have since changed Morganite to make it a lighter shade because they felt like Morganite and the shade after it, I think it was Selenite, they said like we're too similar to each other, or that's what like people were saying when the Auric first launched this product. So they no longer make this exact shade of Morganite, which is why I am sad, because for me, this is like the perfect shade. It's like Samantha Ravindell put my skin in a bottle and added a bunch of glow to it because it's just the perfect peachy, cool tone, beautiful, glowy product. And I am wearing it on my skin today. I'm wearing it under my foundation. That's how I like to wear it, so that it's like a glow from within. This product completely changed the way that I view highlighter. Ever since I got this product, I've pretty much stopped wearing powder highlighter on my face or any sort of like strobing highlighter. Of course, not totally. Like I do like it every once in a while, but it's just changed the way I think about highlighting. This product made me a fan of the glow from within look, and I don't even just wear it on the high points of my cheeks. I pretty much put it everywhere because this is so hydrating. This also lasted forever. So I feel like it was a super worthwhile purchase, even though when I first bought it, I was like, oh my gosh, $45, $45, are you kidding me? But it lasted me like a year and a half because I got it in January of 2021 and it's currently September of 2022. Oh my gosh, that's more than a year and a half, and I'm still squirting little bits out of it, but clearly I'm in need of another one. And I really wish they still had this original shade. I'm probably still gonna get Morganite because I think that's like what will line up the best with my skin. I feel like the shade Selenite seems like it's a little bit warmer toned, or whatever the second shade is, seems like it's a bit warmer, and this is like so peachy cool, and it seems like the new Morganite is too. It's just a little lighter. So I guess if it's, you know, if it shows up a little pale, that's okay because I'm wearing it under my foundation anyways. I don't think it's gonna be too pale for me. I've got a bit of a tan going on. I am literally baffled. I have such strong tan lines on my legs I don't want to show you because I don't want to show you my upper thighs, but I don't know if you can tell. Like my arm compared to my face it's a deeper shade for sure. I was swatching a foundation that I have that is too dark for my face and is like the perfect shade on my arm. So I don't know. I don't know if buying a paler product is good for me right now, but I'll be back to my winter shade in like 2 weeks as soon as the weather stays cool. So yeah, I am probably gonna repurchase the new shade Morganite, but I'm a little sad because I feel like I have this very exclusive limited edition product because I do. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you have the new shade of Morganite and if you had the old shade of Morganite and you feel like there's a big difference, or if you have selenite, if you have the second lightest shade, and you can send me a swatch on Instagram, please. I would love to see it. Thank you so much. All right, let's do some rapid fire skincare. I've been talking for a long time already. Okay, Versed Sunday Morning Antioxidant Oil Serum. Phenomenal. I love this stuff. I flew through this stuff. This is what it looks like when you first get it. It's this really cool, like 2 different color, 2 different texture type of thing. Like it is an oil serum, so like the oil sits on top, but you just shake it up and then you pull it out in the dropper and it feels so nice. It really is like an oil water combination sort of thing, so it doesn't feel as thick as an oil. But I really liked this in the early springtime when it was like not quite warm out yet, where I did feel like I needed a little bit of moisturizer under my sunscreen, because even though most sunscreens I use also have moisturizing ingredients, in those drier months it's just not enough. So this was a great product for me to put on in the morning as like my moisturizer, and then I'd put on my sunscreen over it. And honestly, even I wore this in the summertime sometimes under my sunscreen because it just makes your skin feel so good. It has sea buckthorn extract and camellia oil. I was just talking about camellia oil with the Acure mist, so like camellia oil is an ingredient that my sensitive skin just really likes. So I don't know if I'll repurchase this right away. Maybe once it gets to wintertime. This was sent to me in PR, so I haven't technically purchased it yet, but I think I will purchase this again once it starts to get a little cooler because it really is a savior for dry skin. I liked this guy a whole lot. Next up, we have the Selfless by Hyram Peptide Q10 and Ginger. You can see this product is very well loved. I actually have still been able to squeeze a few drops left, so it's not totally an empty, but like clearly she's getting there. And this is a daily defense antioxidant serum, and so I like using this in my morning skincare routine before I put on my sunscreen. Okay, so here's a quick rundown of my morning skincare routine. If I exercise, I will wash my face with an actual cleanser. If I don't, then I just go in and wash my face with water because my face isn't dirty from the night before. I just washed my face the night before, you know what I mean? But so I'll go in and wash my face with cleanser, and then I go in with this guy and my hyaluronic acid serum and my eye cream and my sunscreen. I don't know why I had to give you the morning skincare rundown, but I did. But I like to use an antioxidant product in the morning, whether that's vitamin C or this peptide Q10 and ginger complex, because you know, it's just good getting your skin ready for the sun. I don't know. I'm not a skincare expert. It just feels like something I'm supposed to do. I've heard that you're supposed to put some sort of antioxidant product on your skin. This is also an antioxidant product, so I try to always have an antioxidant product on my skin in the morning. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't notice a huge difference in using this. Like when I used this mist, I noticed a big difference, and like when I used this oil serum, this definitely added moisture. So even if I didn't notice like a physical difference, I felt the difference. This, I didn't really feel anything. It was sent to me in PR, and I will not likely purchase it myself. But I did like it. Didn't make my skin break out at all. Certain sunscreens I used over this did pill, like my Versed Guards Up sunscreen and this guy do not get along. I think it's just, you know, a situation of maybe like silicones and oils not mixing, because other sunscreens worked great with this. But yeah, I won't be repurchasing it, but I did like it. And I didn't realize Selfless by Hyram is like presented by the Inky List, which is a great affordable skincare brand. So like this is not too expensive. So I do like that about the brand. And there's a couple other products I'm in the process of trying from Selfless by Hyram that I do like, so I'll talk about those at another point. But my last skincare empty I want to share with you today is the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm B5. I scream about this what feels like all the time. This is just such a miracle product for me. It's become a staple in my routine. I already have another one that I'm using in my bathroom right now. And this is a product that you can use for slugging. If you haven't heard of slugging before, it is basically you do your entire skincare routine, you put on your moisturizer, and then on top of that you put a product like Vaseline or CeraVe healing ointment or you can use something with dimethicone in it, which is the key ingredient in the Cicaplast. Or maybe it's not the key ingredient, maybe the Cicaplast is the key ingredient, but I know that this is dimethicone based, and that's like the slugging aspect of it. I saw a dermatologist on TikTok say that this is a semi-occlusive, so it seems like it's not as fully occlusive as like a Vaseline or CeraVe healing ointment, but it still gets the job done. And more than that, this is a miracle product for me when my skin is experiencing irritation. I mentioned in my skincare I can't live without video that this product saved my skin when I accidentally used a product with retinol in it, not realizing that it had retinol in it. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was a nightmare. I rubbed this product all over my face. I got into my under eye area because I thought it was just niacinamide. Oh my gosh, it's just like, read your freaking bottle. I don't know what I was doing that day. I think I was just really tired. But anyway, I woke up in the middle of the night and I had a rash all under my eyes, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to have to go to the hospital. You know, I'm a bit of a hypochondriac sometimes, so I get a rash and I'm like, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital, and I'm just like panicking, and it's like 2 in the morning, and I was like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. I wash my face, you know, so I can get any of the residual retinol off, and then I go in with just this guy. I was like, I'm not messing around. I'm not going in with hyaluronic acid. I'm not going in with any other products. We're just gonna put this guy on, and I kid you not, within 45 minutes, because of course I couldn't go back to sleep, within 45 minutes, the redness started to go away. I could see it getting better, like in real time. And then I finally did go back to bed, and I woke up in the morning and it's as if the rash never happened. This is my doctor now. This is my doctor. Still go to a doctor, but like this really saved me that day, because when I should have taken a picture of the rash before, but it was horrifying. It was all on my under eyes. It was like splotchy and red. I really thought that I ruined my under eyes and it was gonna take like weeks to heal, but this guy healed it immediately. So clearly there's something special going on in this guy, and I highly recommend having it around, especially going into the winter time. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Angel, I love you. Okay, so yeah, this is a skincare favorite, and I've already repurchased it. What's the video? Skincare empties. It's skincare empty, and I already have a new one. Oh, okay, now I want to talk about my bonus empty. That's not like fully an empty. It's my Salt New York Foundation Balm. As you can see, I have heartily hit pan on this product, so like clearly she's very well loved. And I wanted to talk about this one today because this is my first time using a cream foundation like this that you like put in a palette. I briefly used the KVD cream foundation, but honestly I don't ever reach for that one, but I reach for this one a lot, clearly. But I need your advice because it has so many little hairs in it and particles of dust in it, and I just don't know what to do, because I bought this palette at the same time that I bought the foundation balm, so it's never not been in a palette, you know, so it's not like I have it sitting out with nothing covering it on my desk all the time, but it still has a ton of hairs in it, and I think that's because I apply my foundation with a kabuki brush, so, and it's from Shop Miss A, so you know, not the highest quality. Maybe it's just losing hairs in there, and maybe I can avoid that by switching to a nicer brush. But do you guys have any advice for how to prevent your cream products like this from getting gross? I will say I have a highlighter from them in here too that is not gross, but I don't apply that highlighter with a brush. I only apply it with my finger, and then I tried switching to applying the foundation with my finger and then going in with a brush afterwards, but I feel like that one for some reason still has a bunch of hairs in it. So if you have any advice for me on how to prevent my cream foundations from getting gross, because I don't know, now I'm like afraid to use it. I feel like it must have bacteria in it. Remember I mentioned the hypochondriac thing before? I worry about bacteria a lot, and I'm worried that this guy has bacteria in it. So please give me your advice on how to keep this guy clean, or if you have advice on how I can disinfect it if it does have bacteria in it, or is it too late? Should I just call it? Should I just call it? I got a lot of use out of it. And this is a shade N12. They've since come out with N13, which I think will be better suited for my skin tone, so I kind of want to repurchase that. But let me know how in the future I can prevent this from getting so hairy and full of lint. Maybe if I didn't have a little hairy man around, that wouldn't happen, but I don't care. I'm not making Bert leave just because all of my makeup is hairy, my goodness. But yeah, let me know if you have any advice about that. All right, and with that, we've reached the end of the video. Those are all of my makeup and skincare, my beauty empties. I can finally throw all of these empty vessels away that I've been hoarding in my makeup desk. And yeah, definitely let me know your opinion on all of these products. If you've tried anything before, I feel like I asked for your advice on like 40 different things, so I cannot wait to read your advice. Of course I could Google these things, but I don't trust random people on a Reddit thread. You know, I don't always trust random people in forums I read on the internet, but I trust you guys because I'm like, you're watching me, you know, you've seen me at least a couple times. This is your first video. Hi, hello, my name is Giovanna. I'm a Virgo. I'm so happy to have you here. But yeah, I just feel like you guys know me better and I trust your advice a lot more. So please let me know what you think and check out my description box for all of the makeup products on my face today. Check out my Instagram at GlamGeoNYC so you can participate in this fun graphic liner challenge. Also my description box, I'll have a bunch of Black Lives Matter resources to support the Asian American community, resources to support the LGBTQ plus community, and resources to support Ukraine. So please check out those links if you haven't yet. And thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!